Hello, my name is Adam Lazzara.
I am Mark O'Connell.
And we are 2/5 of the most handsome band you're ever going to see in rock and roll, Taking Back Sunday, and you are watching Rip It Up TV. My cousin is actually a modern dancer. She went to the University of Texas in Austin, and she's she was living in New York and I was living in New York. And we were actually roommates for a while, so I would go to all her shows, and she does a lot of interpretive dancing, and she makes it look really cool.
Does she still live in New York?
No, she actually just moved back to Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she still dancing?
Yeah. Dude, she's choreographing this thing for for one of her friends that she knows, and it's pretty sick because her boyfriend Nick, remember Nick, is playing, is doing all the percussion for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So it's cool.
With him in Brooklyn a couple times.
Yeah. He's an awesome dude, they might as well be married because they've been dating for 5 years. But
go for it.
He was married before, and I don't think that Aaron really cares, and I don't think they want to have to go through that because it puts a lot of pressure, I guess.
So this is marriage advice from you guys.
Well, no, man, I love being married. It's awesome. It's really awesome because if you get into a fight or something, it's gonna work out.
Yeah. I started thinking about that, how when we start fighting, I'm like, well, really at the end of the day, why am I fighting? Because I know an hour later we're gonna be all made up. So I just sit there and I go, okay, I let her yell, and then I go, sorry.
You done?
Sorry.
Okay.
Is it okay
Sorry.
now?
Yeah.
All right, we're good? All right. Love you too. All right, I love you. Bye.
You want to go watch Law and Order? All right.
So what do you guys do when you're not on tour anyway?
We are really good at hanging out. We play music and listen to music. That's probably, and I know for Mark too. That's probably consumes most of our days. And then, other than that, we just enjoy being home. And hanging out with our families. I have a son who's 1, or he just turned 1 in January 31st. Coolest kid ever. And he and I'm not just saying that because he's mine. He just really is.
I gotta go and say he is also not cool, but the cutest kid ever.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah. It's all from his mom's side. But man.
Oh, come on.
So okay.
Come on.
No. Well, but he so yeah, man. Just hanging out with hanging out with a little kid is what really changes your perspective on things. Cause really with him, he just really was watch Yo Gabba Gabba and hang out. That's all he really, and eat every now and again. But he just, he makes everything better. So whenever I'm home, I try to, or for me, it's really a mix between him, my wife, and music. That's it. So
Also, you got a motorcycle.
Oh, I do have a motorcycle, which is for and he's way too young to ride on it with me, obviously, and then
Riding with him, holding him.
Yeah. One-handed, I'm switching from. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm switching from the throttle to the brake. But and then my wife won't even get on the thing with me, but because she thinks it's too dangerous, and I'm like, baby, I'm in a rock and roll band, okay? But so I have a motorcycle, so I ride that a lot, which is awesome. If you don't have a motorcycle, I would really suggest checking it out, because it's just you and you're going, wind everywhere. I always wear a helmet though. You gotta always wear a helmet. But it's just really great, and be safe. Don't drive fast or get a crotch rocket, 'cause that's just stupid.
Yeah. I hate those things.
Yeah, dude.
I really
They're quiet, which is super dangerous. They're zippy, and they weigh next to nothing, which is basically an equation for any kind of vehicle that can go over 30 miles an hour. That's an equation for death.
Yeah.
Anytime.
And the people that usually drive those things are usually assholes.
Yeah.
So they'll zip in and out. I'm like, dude, what are you doing right now? You're gonna get hit, and then you're gonna crash in my car. I'm gonna get hurt because you're a douche.
Yeah. No. I do the same thing. Seriously, when I'm on the bike, I just I drive like an old man. Just slow, steady. And I normally have, which you're not supposed to do, but I normally have my headphones in, they make helmets that you can just plug it into, so you can still hear like what's going on around you, like rather than in-ears. But it's really expensive. I'm not paying that for it. So it's but yeah, like I have my headphones in, dude. Like you listen to like Queens of the Stone Age or them Crooked Vultures or like just anything along those lines, like and get on that thing. Even if you're going 40, like you just feel awesome.
Do you ever listen to Taking Back Sunday when you're cruising?
Absolutely not. No.
No. Do you guys ever listen to yourselves?
Well, when we're working on new stuff, that's pretty much like what I mainly listen to, just because the more you listen to it, the more ideas you get, and there are times to where like I'll like go back and like listen to some of the tunes, but I normally find myself, or just because there's so much other music that I enjoy, like I almost like feel a little bit vain sometimes, like then I kind of don't like my voice, but Mark though, anytime we put a record out, that's all he listens to on repeat.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. I do listen to us because I start getting psyched, and then you start getting like he said, you can start getting ideas, and I can't lie, I do listen to us.
They're still, but like being like too, like there's like, or like it's always a thing, or like Bob Dylan always said that or like he had this quote that said like a song's never done, and I really do believe that, because even before I heard that quote, like that's how I felt. And then so like even like going back to like Louder Now or like or Where You Want to Be or Tell All Your Friends, like I feel that like there's like, if I do listen to it, like they'll be like, oh man, I should have done this here, and I'll like rewind the part. Well, not when I'm on the bike, but I mean when I'm stopped, or there's and listen to the part a bunch of times to like try to come up with a new thing, like because they're always evolving. And then, but I feel like it's one of the cool things about our live show too, is nothing's ever
exactly the same.
Yeah. So which I think is necessary.
Yeah. All right, and I think we're being wrapped up. But just before I let you guys go, what's the one thing on your rider you can't possibly live without?
Well, for a long time we had we only got it twice, and it was on there for like a year and a half. Was Michael Jackson poster pre-Thriller, and we got it twice, and those were very great days.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Especially pre-Thriller.
In the bus, dude, this was the first thing you saw when you walked in. Oh, it's so great. Like it was like victory is ours. But other than that, what's something like? What do we like?
I like going to the venue and seeing ice cold beer on the rider. Going there, especially like a brand new beer that you find and you really love, and
or like here, there's that Cooper's.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I can't get enough of Cooper's sparkling, like the red label Cooper's. Like, man, the first time I tried that, I was like, this is the best fucking beer I've ever had in my life. Sorry, was I not supposed to?
No, you're fine. We are mighty proud of our Coopers in Adelaide, though.
Yo.
That's our beer. This is our beer.
Yeah,
so
they're
hands down my favorite beer I've ever had. Like when I go back to the States, I'm gonna try and
I don't even think they have it there though.
The thing
There's
no preservatives, and there's no.
Oh, dude, in that book I was telling you about, like that's one of the rules. You should never ingest anything that like with those preservatives in it, because it's just not good for you.
Yeah.
Like your body doesn't process it right.
It's like healthy beer. Yeah. But man, that is the best beer I've ever had. So hopefully, but the thing is, I don't know if it's gonna make it to the States because there is no preservatives. So I don't know like if it will last long enough. But when I get home, I'm gonna check it out. But
well, it's not like they're gonna send it on a boat. I mean, they're just flying over.
Well, we'll see what we can do for you guys.
Yeah,
all right.
Please,
yeah.
Look, if you could call them and just put in a good word for us, that would be great.
Call Mr. Cooper. Tell him
Well,
say what's up.
it is Adelaide, and we all know each other. So,
Yeah.
all right. So thanks for your time, guys.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thanks for taking time to talk to us. I hope we
Thank you.
I don't know, answered some questions. I don't know.
It was lovely. It was a pleasure. All right.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thanks, brother.